spookiest forests in England. A police car rolled up by the car and they asked me what I was doing. This is not very wise. Look at this massive yew tree. It is absolutely enormous. It's like twin stems, and all the new young branches growing straight up towards the light from this old branch here. And we have officially found the spookiest forests, spookiest woodland, it's not so big, in England. Yeah, so Matthias just made himself some tea because he's English, and the English they need tea in the evening. Oh, yeah. So we have each our tents, and it got dark, and the tents are facing each other, and it is dark. It gets dark in England as well, apparently. So that was not the best night in a tent that I've had. Again, another lesson learned. The English weather is, and I should know this, but I've never camped in England before, or wild camped as they say. It's very damp, like it's damp from the underneath. It's quite different from Norway, and I have a migraine. I got that again, so I think I'll have to move to hammock camping. I hope that will be better. Okay, just packing up now. So I'm in Matthias's tent, and here's his kuksa. And it looks great. It's a big one. Matthias is here. Hello.
Hello everyone.
Why do you have all this rain in this country?
Because of the Atlantic-driven weather.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. It's very wet. So it's raining. The area is beautiful. It's not legal to fly a drone here, sadly. So I guess I won't. Some pigeons there. And we'll head over to the hill fort and have a look again. We were there last night. But now that it's not raining that much, I'll pack down the tent and all that. And we are back on the hill fort, and I'm walking up towards the peak of this hill. The scenery is very nice. It is it's very beautiful here. We're walking up towards the top there. Quite a steep hill, and it's quite slippery. So what if I slip and I slide down? That wouldn't be so great. Oh. On second thought, I think this is not very wise. We'll take another way back. Look at this very ancient tree. It's massive. I've never seen, well, in Norway I've never seen yew trees like this. I wonder how old it is. You know, I'm not used to weather like this, so I think it only shows that it's important, no matter no matter if you've been an outdoors man or outdoors woman for 30 years or 40 years or 50 years or 60 years, you need to challenge yourself with different surroundings now and then, and I'm learning a lot of important lessons now. Everything gets wet, you know, so yeah, and my boots are not my boots, if it's raining, if it's wet back home, they are fine, but not now. They have started leaking. Okay, so here we are in the hammock, and well, you can hear the cars, and I had to buy some new stuff. I will explain. Hello. Yeah, I had to move to hammock camping, and because of because of the police. And well, it's a long story. I'll try to make it short, okay? Basically, I woke up with a headache, and I went to the car, and I sat down in the car, and then a police car rolled up by the car, and they asked me if I had what I was doing, and I thought, well, oh, maybe now they got me, they got us, because of apparently it's illegal to wild camp in England. But no, they were not interested in that. Someone had stolen an entire ATM machine, and they were looking for those thieves. And I said that, well, I haven't seen any. And then they left shortly, well, sometime afterwards. Another police car rolled up, and they were asking the same. But also this morning, as we had left camp and we were walking to the car, a farmer drove up to the car, and he asked a few questions, and he said this: people have been stealing his sheep, probably for food. And he said that it's really picked up, and probably because of the cost of living, the rising prices, you know, so those poor sheep. Yeah. But anyway, I think we agreed that it would be best for this night, the last night, to pitch in somewhere meant for pitching tents and stuff. So this is actually a camping site, and it's not ideal. It's right by the road here, you can hear the cars. It's been raining a lot, and it did of course rain the most while I was pitching the tarp, and Matthias was pitching his tent. Now it's not raining that much, or at all, luckily. I purchased a big square sleeping bag. It didn't cost much, and I'm pulling it around the whole hammock and everything, so it will serve as an underquilt and overquilt, hopefully, through the night. Yeah, and this will be home for tonight, I guess. It is pitch black. Okay, so this is the camping site. You can hear the traffic. I made some conclusions concerning camping and the wilderness and nature. That conclusion might not surprise you. I much prefer Norway, simply because we have a lot more wilderness and a lot more nature. Yeah, so this was different, and we are actually in do you call it an apple orchard? There are apple trees here, lots of apple trees, and it's a beautiful place. It's a shame about, you know, the traffic noise. There's a stream behind me, and yeah, I had a good night's sleep actually. I'll show you my hammock setup, and this particular hammock I'm going to leave here with my good friend Matthias, and because I have hammocks back home, and I'm going to use them now because I slept a lot more. I didn't wake up with a headache, and I slept through the entire night. So here it is. I have lifted the front of the tarp so that you can see, and I've taken the I actually used a big sleeping bag. I probably I've showed you already, and I took the whole sleeping bag around the whole, myself and the hammock actually. That worked quite well. But for hiking, that setup will be for hiking that sleeping bag will be much too heavy. So I'm leaving that with Matthias as well actually. My wild camping trip to England, it didn't go as planned. It's just how that's life, I guess. I did get to experience a lot of English weather, a lot of rain, and it's like it's wet from underneath. I'm not used to that. I will be back with a camping video probably next time here on this channel, and that will be from Norway.